So we here. We here at Bobby Phillips Studio. Nigel Angus.
This is the lab of electroorganic.
Electroorganic media. Live and direct.
Go ahead, Bobby. This is your time. Your time to shine.
So cool. Well, I'm going to show you what we got so far. We did a little more work last night when I got back home. We remixed some stuff. We're going to run some stuff through some compressor still. But
okay.
Overall, everything it's coming out clean, so we'll see what you guys think and go from there.
Oh, sounds good.
So yeah.
Introduce us to the what we're working with here.
So what I use.
Take us around.
So this is all right.
Where you want to start off?
Man, well, this is just like the center point for a lot of us. We have a good couple people who come in and work with me and my brother. We're the two owners. Brian here lives with us. He's a keyboard guitar player with us. He also works with Apple with us.
Okay.
And we really just go through. We create a lot of music for commercials, things like that,
okay.
and work on mixing tracks. I also am employed by Bang & Olufsen, and I do home automation and stuff like that. So we do installs, all that kind of stuff. So we're a little bit all over the place, but it's enjoyable.
Right.
And it's all based around the capturing of emotion through media.
Right.
And allowing it to be where you want it at any given time. That's why we're really big fans of Apple as well, because everything is right there at the palm of your hand. I can control everything. I have everything right here where I need my iPad, my iPhone, my Mac. We're really big on the idea of analog and digital.
Okay.
We're not one to really run either direction. That's where the name electroorganic came from, electronic and organic, to kind of remind us to go back to the roots. I was originally a trombone player.
Okay.
I went and moved through and kind of ended up in the rock world, and over the last year I've gone electronic. And it's cool, but I didn't want to lose things like this, like having a board and having a gear, and as well as all my guitars and all the amps. So it allows us to be able to create in a bunch of different ways and not just focus on one type of genre. So it gives us the ability to work with people like you as well that we may not have been able to work with if we would have just focused on rock and roll.
And wait till you see what's on the other side of door number 3.
Door number 3.
So we have a booth. It's an isolation booth that we use for both vocals and for guitars, everything like that, and smaller instruments to give us a decent, clean sound.
Okay.
Going through everything from there.
Like any other studio, they want to know what kind of mic you're working with.
I have quite a few. I've been using an AT440 lately for most of my vocal stuff. I have a jazz club that we're putting in a bunch of equipment for, and I've been sitting and testing. I've got a lot of different. Got some really nice mic tech condenser pairs right now. Some decent AKs. A bunch of Shure stuff. I use Audix is my favorite for kick drums. I love the D12. It's probably the most easy to get a good. I use Beta 52s, not as much for the kick drums, but more for the toms and things like that. And we like to try different things. We like to experiment to get a good sound that's more about what you're looking for. We don't like to stand to the standards because we don't feel that necessarily represents everything like this. This is actually my brother. He's the business partner.
Okay.
Hello, Jesse. Is pretty much where I start in skeleton every song now. I can sit there and I don't have to move. I can get to make a beat right from there and just keep going with it. And I can turn up the monitors and just keep running. So it's beautiful from that. And this is something that we made just for a little bit of little kind of, I guess, stock music for some commercials and things that we've been doing. So a lot of fun. We do a lot of things in bar sections, so you can get what you need and pretty much cut it and move from there. I've done a lot of my own tones. I don't necessarily use presets or anything like that. It's a lot of building from the ground up, so you kind of give me what you want. CDs, different things like that. We can move from there and kind of recreate what you wanted. On this track, I still have to line the kick drum up on some of it, but I built another kick for you guys out of a sample that I made and everything like that. So it makes it, just beefed it up a little bit for you guys.
MacBook. Got Mill over there.
Most people. I happen to have, most people get it one or the other. They're not necessarily, most don't grab everything, you know. I was lucky enough and blessed enough to meet people that really pulled for me.
And the 179 is right though.
What's that?
The 179 is right?
Oh yeah, because if you listen,
it matches up. Oh wow.
That's why I wanted. That's instead of me guessing and trying to adjust later.
Sat there and created it on the machine.
Yeah.
Sick.
I love that.